Good morning, everyone. This is Morgan Cook with Positively Osceola here for Positively Osceola's Daybreak Live. So excited to be coming to you on this Thursday. It is April 22nd, 9 a.m. right here on Positively Osceola. Be sure to say hello whenever you hop on. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button. Let us know in the comment section who we have joining us. We are very excited to have Mr. Bill Sturgeon with us. He's the city manager with the city of St. Cloud. Very excited to have him with us to discuss a lot of things going on within the city of St. Cloud. They're always up to new things, and we always love having the city of St. Cloud with us, giving us all those updates. So like I said, let me know in the comment section who we have with us. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday, having a great morning, and have a great day ahead of you. We are just one day away from Friday, which means we're that much closer to the weekend. So I'm going to come on here and hit the share button so that way everyone knows of all the wonderful things taking place during this Daybreak Live and all within the city of St. Cloud. Hopefully you guys will be doing the same. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button, hit the share button. Let me know in the comment section if you are joining us and where you're viewing from. I'd love to wish you a good morning, and we will go ahead and get started with our Daybreak Live this morning. So to go ahead and get started this morning, we are very excited to welcome Mr. Bill Sturgeon with us this morning. Good morning, Mr. Bill. How are you?
Morgan, good to see you. Good morning.
Good to see you. He's the city manager of the city with the city of St. Cloud. Lots to discuss this morning. We're very excited to have you with us, and so thankful you take time out of your busy schedule to join us. But to go ahead and get right into it, despite COVID-19 and the pandemic, St. Cloud is thriving, which is so incredible. There's lots going on, great events, all while remaining safe and following all the guidelines that have been put into place. But there's some very exciting new venues that are within the downtown area. So talk to us about the new venues that are downtown and what they can offer the folks of St. Cloud.
Sure, Morgan. You know, it's an exciting time in St. Cloud. If you recall, back in 2017, we had the Envision St. Cloud master plan that we put into effect. And one of the first things we did in that plan was to revitalize the part of the downtown, which is the New York corridor. And we believe that's been the leading factor in bringing a lot of new businesses to that part of the town. And, you know, if you've ever been down here on a Friday or Saturday night, we have a parking problem, which we're working on right now to solve that. And that's a good thing. We're going to solve that. But we've got a lot of new venues for different kinds of activities for people. We have a old-fashioned cigar bar now. We have the newly opened Breeze and Fire Restaurant, Breeze Bar and Fire Restaurant here. And that was something that the Community Redevelopment Association did, purchase that building, help revitalize it, and then we had an investor come in and open that up. But it's just bustling downtown. The Loading Gastro Brunch, Granny's Smokehouse, and, you know, don't forget our old restaurants, Shemento's and Frankie's and all those different fairs. So you can bring your family downtown and do some shopping with our local merchants and eat and have a good time. And we want you to have a safe time. And, you know, it's a nice area. We've put the proper street lighting in, and it's just a great time here in St. Cloud. And we're getting ready to expand on that. And we can talk about that in a few minutes, but we're really excited about the things happening here in St. Cloud.
Absolutely. And now there's also exciting events taking place, and they're still thriving as well. The monthly market is doing so wonderful. So for our folks that are joining that might not know what this event is, what is the monthly market and how has it grown?
It has grown exponentially. The monthly market's about really bringing people together and supporting our local merchants. And again, even during the pandemic, you know, once we kind of understood COVID-19 and how we can work within the parameters with masks and social distancing, you know, that event has really become popular. We've had over 60 pop-up vendors that participate regularly on a Wednesday night every month. And it's such a big thing. Again, support local merchants. You know, the mom and pop businesses have been challenged over the last year and a half, and we want to support them because that's really what America is about, is the mom and pops and providing those services to our citizenry.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned there's lots of improvements to come that are taking place within the city of St. Cloud. What are the expected renovations, and what renovations will be taking place?
So what we call Downtown Phase 2, in fact, is ready to go out to bid the next couple months. And that's going to be taking Pennsylvania and part of 10th Street and some of the other areas and revitalizing those like we did New York, putting in new pavers. I always have to say that we're not going to use the historic brick. We learned some lessons about that. It's very high maintenance, but the same kind of brick that's in front of City Hall, we'll go ahead and continue that in phase 2. Right down Pennsylvania, we'll add the streetscape, additional landscaping, lighting, and a sound system. In fact, our sound system was installed last week downtown. So I'm interested to hear some music there on New York here pretty quickly. And I was trying to figure out the other day what's the first song we want to play. So, and again, we'll put that on during events and stuff, and probably on the weekends. But again, that's the major thing. And then the other thing that happened recently, City Council approved enhancing the Florida Avenue multi-use trail, which will link downtown with the lakefront. And that's important because we have people that boat on the lake and come from other parts of the lake. And then the exciting thing is the county is completing their trail, which will link up to our lakefront trail. You'll be able to go all the way from St. Cloud to Kissimmee, and from Kissimmee to St. Cloud down our Florida Avenue multi-use trail and come to our downtown and visit all those new restaurants. The other thing I'm excited to tell you is we did get our seaplane license last year. We have a couple people interested in starting a touring business with seaplanes. The other thing is I just was notified from our city lobbyist that we were funded at the state budget for $500,000 for that seaplane base. Now that's subject to governor's approval.
That's exciting.
It was funded last year, but he vetoed it for obvious reasons for COVID-19. And again, we're excited about that. And again, it's just another economic development driver that we can really enhance what's going on. And I want to tell people that, it's important that we do economic development because that's what keeps our taxes low. We haven't had a tax increase in many, many years. And my goal is to keep it that way and keep providing outstanding services and really, properly control growth and do the right things for our citizens.
Absolutely. Now, on a little bit of a different track, but still very important to discuss, the City of St. Cloud is participating in the National Mayor's Challenge, which does a great job of bringing education to water conservation. This project has a great effect on the City of St. Cloud. So talk to us about why it's so important for the folks of City of St. Cloud to participate.
Well, first off, conservation is so important, and we really have to look at that. We only have so many resources in the environment, and we need to protect our water to make sure it's, number one, quality water, and number two, that we're not just wasting it. And our utilities department, that's one of the drivers for our utilities department, really focus on conservation. That's an initiative of the governor. And it's so important that we embrace conservation. And we're looking at different things from some of the new growth, requiring certain kinds of standards for Florida-friendly agricultural landscaping, the kind of watering system. We're actually working with Congressman Soto's office right now for a federal allocation to expand our reclaimed water facility. And again, we need to be careful because we don't want to be using potable water to water our yards. And I like a pretty yard like everybody else, but again, the most important thing is have potable water, drinking water to clean ourselves and drink. So,
absolutely.
Very important. So conservation is one of the huge issues that we're doing right now in St. Cloud.
Yes, we're very excited for that. Now, if there's someone joining and they want to find more information about the City of St. Cloud, maybe some events coming up or more details about what we've discussed, where can they find that information?
Well, there's two things and that I'm excited to tell you about. One, our website, www.stcloud.org. You can go to that website. We have partners throughout the community, the Chamber of Commerce, Main Street, our partners, and they'll be announcing different events that they sponsor. The other thing we started is we're going to do a quarterly newsletter that will be in a couple of our periodicals, newspapers. And so we'll announce those things, but we regularly do that. We do press releases, our social media page. It's so important to give out information to the public. And that's how we can do that. So that's how I can find out more information.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Bill, for joining us. Thank you so much for the positive difference you're making here in Osceola County. It does not go unnoticed. And here at Positively Osceola, we commend you for the job well done that you're doing there in St. Cloud. So thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for all that you continue to do.
Well, thank you, Morgan. And I have a great staff, and that's why that happens. It's the staff that does this, which provides leadership. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So to sign off this morning, this is Morgan Cook with Positively Osceola. You're Mr. Bill Sturgeon, and together we're making a positive difference in and around Osceola County.